Hey, welcome. Thank you, replay viewers, for finding my scope. Thank you in advance for the hearts, the shares, the follows. Everybody, welcome aboard. Hey, Jamie's back in the house already. My gosh, hello there. Well, here we are, back out on 9th Avenue, between 42nd and 43rd Street. We're right down at the bottom part of the fair. And we're going to, yay, yes again.
Yeah.
And we're going to walk back uptown. So we'll be looking at some of the same things. Hopefully notice some more things to show you. Thank you for the share out. Thank you so much. Temperature is 69 degrees. We're about 21 degrees on the Celsius scale. It's getting humid. The clouds have sort of taken over. The latest indication is that within the next 2.5 hours, we may start getting some thunderstorms. I don't know how far up the street you can see. I'm holding the iPhone up as high as I can, straight up 9th Avenue. This runs from 42nd Street all the way up to 57th Street. So that is about 3/4 of a mile. And that's what we're going to do now. We're going to walk up that way. So I hope you got comfortable shoes on. Hope you brought your appetite with you. It's probably a lot more crowded now than it was when we walked down here. That was from 1:30 to like 3 o'clock. But now I think it's even more crowded. So we'll see. No, I just had a cool refreshment. Again, I will remind everybody, when I'm in crowds like this, if I miss a comment or question, it's because I'm trying not to smash into other people, particularly ones that are holding plates of delicious food. So forgive me if I don't get right back to you with an answer to your question or respond to a comment. Just ask it again. I'll eventually notice it. Every now and then we go by a place where the amplified music is a bit overpowering, but fortunately most of the way it's not like that. And we haven't really taken a look at some of the non-food things that are out here. Oh, good. I see other people are answering the questions for me. Thank you. Yes, this is a 2-day event, today and tomorrow. So if you're in the greater New York City area and this looks appealing, come on in tomorrow. It's supposed to be clear all day, a little cooler than today, but it's going to be clear all day, sunny, so you'll have a great time out here. This is a Patron, a Mexican restaurant, where one night about 10 New York City scopers got together for some Mexican chow. Probably, maybe a little later, I'll grab a little bite. There's just so much stuff here. And I've been to this thing for decades, actually. It started in 1973. So this is the 43rd year that this event has taken place. They've been very lucky with the weather. I think there's only been 1 or 2 instances when it was like a total rain out. 1 or 2 other times when, like this time of the day, it would start to sprinkle a little bit maybe, but not bad. No, well, several of the restaurants, yes, along 9th Avenue participate annually, but also you get restaurants and food purveyors from other parts of the city and from out of the city who come here. There are a few I remember seeing over the years that I do not see anymore. There are some new ones here. So it does change year from year. Yum indeed. Yeah, there are some clothing vendors, jewelry vendors, all kinds of other things. Several items, or I should say booths, that you will find at other street fairs during the coming summer season. But so many that are only here at the 9th Avenue Fair, particularly the food items, and particularly the ones from the neighborhood. Local, very much so, a lot of them. We're coming up to one of my favorite local places, and this is an indication a lot of these places you can come visit anytime you're in New York. You don't need the street fair to enjoy what they have to offer. And we're coming up to a couple of them right now, places that I absolutely love. And this is one of my favorite blocks because we have some really fun things here, including one of my favorite local watering holes. If you want to come to New York and go to a very typical, strange New York bar, we go to Rudy's right out here. Look it up on Google, Rudy's, R-U-D-Y''S, on 9th Avenue, Hell's Kitchen, and read the history of this place. It's been here since 1933, and R-U-D as there we go, hold on, let me see. Do this for you. I'm going to come over here and I'll let you know. Let me see, after the guy in the leather jacket goes by, it's sort of clear. Except for that guy. Go, 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 go. Yes. Okay. We love Rudy's. One of the features of Rudy's, you go in there and order a beer, and they have the lowest prices in the neighborhood. And they always, all day long, all night long, get a little hungry. Free all beef hot dogs are available. So you can chow down and drink, and it's not expensive, and it's atmospheric, and it's unique, and it's New York. So we love that. No, really haven't had anything to eat yet. Now here, we got right next door to Rudy's is Poseidon Greek Bakery. Big crowd there. If you love Greek pastries, spinach pie, all that kind of stuff, this is for you. Rudy's, Poseidon, here all the time. Don't need a street fair to enjoy them. We're in I guess a little stretch of non-food places here. Information booth. I'm hoping, yeah, I imagine, no, I'm hoping that Dave in Chicago or somebody else out there will do the Taste of Chicago if that event is still happening. I've never been to Taste of Chicago. That didn't start till years after I moved away, but I'd love to see what that's like. Well, I'm showing what is around me is the street fair, thank you. Yeah, I would love to see the Taste. Now, Dave has been doing stuff. He's been out to Navy Pier and downtown and did the architectural boat tour and everything. Well, that's all I want is for people to come here, discover New York. If you can get here, please do. If you can't, hopefully you can experience some of it with me. I want everybody to understand what a great city New York is, how great New Yorkers are. Nope, not near Brooklyn. You need to look at a map and see what New York looks like. It's big. Yes, Felix, it is official. And as is usual, 95% of the sirens we hear are indeed ambulances. It's not police and fire dashing off to some disaster, but ambulances dealing with a medical emergency.
And now he's like, yes, I have it. I think I'm going to stand it.
This is a very popular burger place here. 5 Napkin Burger. Serve with caramelized onions, Gruyere cheese.
This is your 5 napkin.
Yum. Only 5 feet. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you would sort of. You have to wear a tall hat so we can find you. I'd hate to lose you in this crowd, Jamie. Oh. Oh dear, where are we? We're at 45th Street. So we're going to keep going for a little bit on this second round. Yeah, crowds like this, that can be intimidating. This is one of the most crowded street fairs because it's one of the most popular. Who doesn't love good food? Yeah, they do very well here, I think. I mean, you look around at the number of people who are just sort of stuffing food into their mouths. Well, we've already passed several places. You name it, we've basically found it. There's all kinds of things. You want curried goat, you want roast pig, you want basic Indian food, Thai food, German food, Italian food, whatever it is, novelty foods. Curry goat, yes. So we got one yuck and one yum. Okay. Well, that's the thing, though. There's something here for everybody's taste. If you're adventurous, you can be adventurous. If you want this sort of basic stuff, you can find that too. You know, burritos. There's Jamaican food. Burritos, quesadillas. Right, here's a little Japanese novelty. Savory stuffed dough balls with delicious teriyaki sauce. Hey, Jeff Goldberg, welcome aboard. Jeff, thank you so much for inviting followers. Jeff is one of the premier New York City scopers. Jeff is today and tomorrow. Tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Temperature is supposed to be around 60 or a little above with sunny skies. So it should be good. Jeff, put up some emojis if you would. Oh my God, Gary is here. Yeah, come by, scope it. And your followers will love it. Give Jeff a follow. There he is. He is one of the top New York City scopers. And not only that, he's just an all-around nice guy. We like nice guys, and we got so many of them here in New York. And he is one of the best. He's a terrific scoper, supportive of our scoping community, and that's what we like. And he provides good content. What more do you want in life? Come on. I think we're coming somewhere noisy. Yeah, sure we can. Well, let's start over here. Well, I haven't fully checked out all the changes yet. I do like the fact that I can save my scopes. I like the fact that I can sketch if I want to point out something. I try not to use the sketch feature just as a doodle board, but as something that can perhaps enlighten. So, for example, if I want to say, hey, look off in the distance there at Columbus Circle, see those two buildings? That's the top of the Time Warner Center. Or I can say, see that right there? That is the top of Worldwide Plaza, 50th and 8th Avenue. So, yeah, the sketch feature has its uses. I like the bigger thumbnails. I like the fact that when you look at the recents for a scoper, it will give you the running time of the scope. So you can see, oh, that's a 10-minute scope. Let me watch that. Oh, that's a 30-minute scope. I'll come back and look at that later. You know, kind of thing. So that's good.
Look, noodles, zucchini noodles, and it's right here if you want to try that. Sorry. Carmen, I have so much.
All right. Yeah, exactly, Jamie. I'm very much here on Periscope, and very much have every intention of watching it expand and get better. Oh, somebody asked. Yes, somewhere they are selling turkey legs. Those are always a popular item. Not with turkeys. Everybody else is very happy. I don't know what they do with the rest of the turkey. But, an awful lot of turkey legs show up here. Oh, getting very breezy out now, which is probably winds of change. What did Mary Poppins say about that? Oh, storm coming, winds coming, yes. Drew. Look at you, John. Crepes starting at $6. Paella $10 over here. Cuisine in Spain. So much good food here, there really is. Oh, which reminds you, there's a restaurant on 23rd Street, El Coyote, that has always had the best seafood paella. And Haven't had that in a long time. No, you cannot. You used to be able to, but not anymore. So what's happened is all the places that are selling any kind of alcoholic beverage have set up like little seating areas. But up until maybe 8-10 years ago, yeah, you could carry, they put the beer in cups and all, no glass containers or anything. But yeah, you could carry the drinks around. And that was rather nice. I sort of appreciated that. But no longer. Calamari. That's empty. They've been giving out, there's a Haagen-Dazs place up here where they, at the fair, where they're giving out free little cups of Haagen-Dazs.
Work DVD. What's cake? What's favorite?
Everybody's eating. Even the people selling other stuff are eating. Can't not. You know, it's just too much good stuff. Daisy May's barbecue. Do you love it? French crepes. Oh, okay. Here we go. Mouse pads. New York mouse pads. And placement mats. Coasters. Iconic views of New York. You know, the t-shirt he's wearing is actually an old ad for a movie called Hell's Kitchen, which featured the Dead End Kids who became the Bowery Boys of the East End, Leo Dorsey, Hunts Hall, that whole crowd. But also the movie Hell's Kitchen, one of the actors in it was somebody named Ronald Reagan. Hey, hello there. Welcome aboard. We're working our way uptown. We're heading north. We're approaching 47th Street. This street fair runs on 9th Avenue all the way from 42nd Street all the way up to 57th Street. That's 3/4 of a mile in length. A lot of non-food items, but the primary thrust of this whole place is food. Eat. Find something unusual and enjoy it. A lot of the food stalls are set up by the restaurants immediately behind them here on 9th Avenue, which means a lot of this is available. Obviously not to sample from one to the other, but you know, a lot of these places are here year-round, so that you can come over. But also food places from around the area come in and set up shop here on 9th Avenue. Here's where they're giving away free little samples of Haagen-Dazs ice cream. I hear some dogs barking. Smelling all this food, they must be going crazy. Long line waiting to get 27 cents worth of ice cream. Okay. And if I wasn't scoping, I might even get in line myself. Okay, let's keep on going because there's a lot more here. It's crowded because people bring their kids, the families out. Very much attended by local folks from all over. New Yorkers know about this. It happens year after year. I'm walking through the street fair as indicated in the title of my scope. Well, I think the theory is the street fair season hasn't really started in New York yet. This is really the kickoff, the first big one. There are lots of other big ones that are not food fairs, just big street fairs that have certain foods there. And I think the thought is by September, everybody would be bored with street fairs. You've been to enough of them. This is fresh. Nobody's been to a street fair this season yet. So everybody comes to this one. Mexican bar and grill over there with a guitarist in the doorway. Over here, biscuits and barbecue. Sloppy Jamaican jambalaya sandwich. Louisiana's best. All sandwiches, $9. Beef brisket. Looks like we may have had a price reduction. No, this is just today and tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, May 14 and 15, every year, 43rd year. Ecuador. Gyros across the street, chicken kebab, beef kebab, all that kebab, as much kebab as you want. Now why somebody would go to a street fair filled with all these wonderful choices and get an ear of corn is beyond me. But what do I understand? I mean, really, is that the most adventurous thing you could find? Is some corn? From Brazil. I don't know what language that is. It's not a language I understand. This is an English language scope, so I would appreciate it if you would confine any remarks to the English language. This is 9th Avenue. We're at 48th Street. We're facing uptown. We're about 3/4 of a mile from Lincoln Center. Oh, my pleasure. I love showing off my city.
Who do you think? This hype piece.
And here we have another crepe stand. Polish kielbasa is available. now all of a sudden, as you can see from the shadow, the sun has burst out and suddenly very warm. This fair over the years has lucked out with the weather. I think there's only been 43 years of it, so that's 86 days, 2 days a year. And I think maybe there's been 2 or 3 that have actually been raining so much that it really destroyed the event. The rest of the time it's lucked out. There've been a couple of times when like light, quick, brief little shower somewhere during the day, but steady rain almost never. You can almost count on this weekend being a good weekend. And fatter as the day goes on. I actually haven't eaten anything yet. What I do before I come is I eat lunch. By the end of the afternoon, maybe I'll find something that really catches my fancy, but it's much too easy to just keep stuffing yourself with food. Candy apples. Some empanadas. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I do scopes all the time. Look at my profile, scroll down for the recent. You'll see the last 8 days have included Central Park, Columbus Circle, the 9/11 Memorial, South Street Seaport, City Hall, Times Square, Rockefeller Center, St. Patrick's Cathedral, all kinds of stuff on a regular basis. Great, great. Please do. I hope if you're new to my scopes, you will be following me. The good news about following someone on Periscope, if you don't like it, it takes 2 seconds to tap your finger and not be following someone. But so somebody, if it's me or anybody else that looks at all interesting, give it a shot. Now we have a store on the corner, this is Worldwide Plaza, and do lots of scopes about it and around it. And we'll be doing more. Next Thursday I'll be doing a lunchtime concert from the plaza there. But we're coming up to a Speedo store specialized in swimwear for athletic males. So what we have out here, which is Madison Square Garden is at 8th Avenue, about a mile south of here. So it's one long avenue to our right and then a mile downtown.
Oh man, whose little brother's that? Go home.
Oh, you mean? This is Worldwide Plaza. It's on this block that the old Madison Square Garden used to be.
His fingers down his pants.
Jamie. It is definitely a lot more crowded and more difficult to navigate than it was a few hours ago. As the afternoon continues on, it's more and more crowded. Across the way we have some pina coladas, and you see back there that Amish market, the yellow sign. I've done a couple of tours in that market because it's quite fascinating. Redoing that again, I'm sure, in the future. Got an easy day. Bonjour, comment ça va? No. Hey, I am doing okay today. Weather turned out just wonderful for this annual event. It takes place on this weekend every year. This is the 43rd year that the New York 9th Avenue International Food Fair has taken place. Started in 1973 and has been a popular attraction every May ever since. And people love this thing. Lots of the local places are out on the streets with their booths. A lot of places from outside the city come in and set up here. Great chance to influence, get some business, make their products known. Here you go. You get stuffed cabbage for $5. You can get a chili dog for $2.50.
I'm leaving.
You can get pierogi, 3 for $4.50. Lots of choices, lots of things to sample. And you notice the streets are fairly clean. People are pretty good about getting rid of their trash into the receptacles that are all over the place. No. Pierogi are like little, just sort of dumplings of a kind. Stuffed cabbage is basically cabbage leaves with a chopped meat, a spiced chopped meat inside, usually, with perhaps a little tomato sauce on it.
Mike Sale.
Tour bus going by. Across the way we got German sauces. Over here we have authentic Brazilian food at the Rice and Beans tent. They have a location here on 9th Avenue. Very popular restaurant, small little place that's been here for many, many years. Empanadas, $2, not bad. Come on. Well, that's facing downtown. We've come from there. Actually, we walked all the way down to the bottom of the fair. Now we're working our way back north, uptown directions. You can get a great plate with pork ribs or chicken stroganoff or roast chicken or roast beef, $8 with rice and beans. Yes, great plate there. Oh my gosh, good food, good food. Just chicken, curry chicken. Fresh mini donuts. Watch them make them over there. Yes. Oh, I missed that. Please say hello. I missed it. Faded away before I could see who I meant to say hello to. Yes, this is Hell's Kitchen. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the first scope out here this afternoon, 9th Avenue had an elevated train here that ran down the length of 9th Avenue. It opened in July of 1868, and it was the first elevated train in New York City. Came down in 1940. In 1905, there was a terrible accident just a few blocks from here on 9th Avenue. Derailment. 13 people were killed, lots injured. Quirkily, bizarrely, the date in 2005, in 1905 when that happened was September 11th. September 11th, 1905, derailment right up the road here. All right, anybody else having a sound problem? You're doing pretty well today. No connection problems as far as I can tell. Yeah, okay, yeah, sometimes that happens. I've had to do that. I'll be in somebody's scope and all of a sudden I've got a problem. And I say, oh my gosh, whatever. And everybody else is saying, oh, it's fine for me. So I know I have to just bug out and come back. This is always a popular place. This is Basara, Indian bistro. You can get a samosa for $1. Chad, you got Ian, Gemma, and John. Wow, welcome aboard. Thank you for watching my scopes. It's a treat to have you here. Why Hell's Kitchen? Well, I'll tell you the popular story. Goes back, there's many stories, but the one that seems to be the most accepted is that back in the late 1800s, a young rookie cop was assigned to work with a senior officer here on these streets, and was pickpockets and protection rackets and muggings and gamblers and riots and everything else. And at the end of the day, he said, "This place is like hell." And the senior officer said, "Oh, it's worse than that. It's hotter than that. It's Hell's Kitchen." And the name is stuck. Don't know how true it is, but that seems to be the accepted thing. And I can't remember the guy's name. I've got it written down at home, but the senior officer's name is being remembered with a new drinking place that's opening up in the area in his honor. Hot stickers, hot and sour soup, corn chowder soup. Oh my gosh, all the things I love. Shrimp fried rice, how can you not like that? Actually, stuff like pot stickers and everything, I go shopping in Chinatown and buy some of the frozen ones there and just keep them in the freezer. Not just for meals, but sometimes you just want something for dinner, a bowl of soup, and throw a few of the pot stickers in to augment it. Makes for a very satisfying meal. Too much good food. Fried ice cream, all right. Why does that seem counterintuitive to me? Well, of course, that's not the strangest thing they fry. What, a fried Oreo is good? Or fried ice cream? Yeah, fried Oreos. I mean, first of all, who thought of that? Or did he just drop it accidentally into the frying pan one day? Oh, I just noticed something I haven't noticed before. Hold on a second. Well, I'm always looking around, and I sometimes have to take my eyes off the screen. I can't quite tell what it's for, but you can see up there's some kind of old advertisement up there. Huh, how bizarre. Okay. Fried butter. Sweet. I don't know if I've seen any Ethiopian food around here. I know there are some Ethiopian restaurants in the city, but I don't know that any of them are here at the fair. And I don't think there are any on 9th Avenue. Kebab, lots of kebab. Shish kebab, yes. Actually, I did nibble on a little something. I had a yogurt, and they're giving out some free samples of Chobani mango yogurt, and I like mango anything, so that was something I And I picked it up early on, and it needs to be refrigerated, so I sat down and ate that before I even started scoping today. They don't have a booth out here for the fair, but they're doing pretty well. A Mexican restaurant here that's been around for quite a while.
Take a look, 3 for $1, 3 for $1, 3 for $1. I don't know, you take the train.
Grilled wings, burgers, and cold beer. Well, that sounds like a doable combination. My gosh, it is 4:15. You all do know that now if you swipe to the right on iOS or to the up on Android, and you see my name, your little map showing my location, and in the upper left-hand corner of that map, it shows you the local time where we are. You can do that on any of the scopes. New feature and a welcome one. Good evening. Not quite evening here yet, but we're working our way towards it, that's for sure.
Hi.
Anthony Bourdain.
You guys keep on.
Actually, I watched an Anthony Bourdain that I had missed. It was at his Chicago visit, and it was fascinating because the first 20 minutes, even though I haven't lived there for years, were places that I knew and lived near. So that was sort of a treat. McCoy's, one of the many Irish pubs along here. When they changed the rules maybe 10, 12 years ago, I don't remember exactly, that you no longer could walk along drinking beer out of a glass or cup or anything. All the places here that do sell beer set up little seating areas. Yeah, not bad, not bad. And there were several places selling imported Thai beer at $3 a bottle, regular bottle. I point out a lot of these restaurants when I just do a walking tour through Hell's Kitchen, including this place, a South American steakhouse. Again, I've got, plenty of seating out here so people can enjoy. Yeah, big apartment building up there. Chipotle chicken empanadas with onions and tomato and cilantro for $7. Is that $7? Yes, it is.
Hello,
Hi.
sir.
Hi.
Yes, really good arepas. Empanadas too.
Hey.
You should try it.
Across the street, one of the neighborhood churches. There are several of the community organizations that also have booths along here as a fundraising effort, scattered in with the commercial places such as this and the restaurants, both local and visiting. The fair is today and tomorrow. So if you're anywhere in the tri-state area and think you want to come eat on a Sunday, it's supposed to be a pretty good day tomorrow. From 42nd to 57th Street, from 10 a.m. tomorrow until 6 p.m. Temperature is supposed to be around 60 degrees and sunny, a little bit breezy, but should be nice. Sky apparently still holding out. Last I looked. What food do you want to look at? Well, we'll get to some more. One thing we will not do is run out of food. Lucky's is actually located right around the corner on 52nd Street between 8th and 9th Avenue. Yeah, there are a couple of Turkish places, but I don't remember exactly where. We may be coming up to them. I'm so accustomed to knowing this neighborhood just walking down the sidewalk. So you put me out in the middle of the street with roughly a couple of 100,000 folks milling around. I get a little bit like, where was that? Wait a minute. Oh, we got more fried Oreos. We have kettle corn.
Free samples are for everyone. We arrive before you arrive. So step right up and get your free samples of our delicious fresh popped kettle corn.
Alright, we have a couple of different food selections here. Over there. Asian chicken salad. How does that sound? That's what we have across the way here. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm just sort of wandering around and exploring and trying not to bump into people and knock all this wonderful food out of their hands. Well, tomorrow would be a good day to drive in and come out here and enjoy all this food. It varies. Some of them are more expensive. Some Thai food has samosas for $1. So it really varies wildly. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it is quite an experience. I've done this for so many years now. I always still find it fascinating, and I don't pig out the way I used to. Waiting to be cooked. No, you can't get those anymore. We sent them all to your local supermarket where they seem to be considered a specialty. Oh, it is, yeah. Yes.
He made you do it.
Okay, as I remember, this area is primarily, it goes 15 blocks, which is 3/4 of a mile. There are one or two interesting spots up above, but mostly what we have here are all the, oh, thank you. Up here are the children's amusements. There's a little places to bounce around and play. So, and there, I've just run into a friend of mine. Hi there, I'm busy periscoping. Absolutely.
What do you think I did this afternoon?
You went to see Triple Love.
Oh, I think I did. Yeah. I won't tell you how many times Marty.
Oh, I don't want to tell you. Hold on, because I'm going to get ready to wrap this up. Maybe we'll go sit down and chat.
Okay.
Okay, everybody, yes. My friend Forrest is here. We're going to go sit down and chat. Anyway, we basically walked this twice now. I thank you all for being here. Everybody take care. Thank you for the hearts, the shares, the follows. And I'll see you probably tomorrow with something else around the city. Take care.